Hey everyone, it's your friend Thinknoodles, and welcome back to the Ask Think Q&A for... Okay, so I was just trying to keep you guys on your toes in the last episode. So, as many of you pointed out, I said February 2017 just to see if you guys would notice. You don't believe me. Okay. Okay. So I made a mistake, and so in order to undo it, welcome to Ask Think for March of 2019! Because if we average the two together, then it makes it 2018. So it's all fixed, guys. It's all fixed. Now, before we get to the questions for me, I asked you guys a question. And guys, this was it's probably the most favorite question I have ever had for an Ask Think, to listen or read what you guys said. I spent like a couple of hours reading through them all and going back and watching the videos you guys were talking about, the scenes you were talking about. Man, it was awesome. So, like David Allen here says, I love the video where the purple guy in Bedwars kept coming and destroying your bed, and he would come to you, and you'd be like, I can hear you up there, dude. And it was called the most annoying noob ever, and that was a really fun game. Jammy Llama says, hello, my favorite video would be your gang beast with James and Dan, where you give him CPR by whacking your face on his head. It's so funny, and I love watching it. And, oh man, that was a really, really fun game. We have to do that again. But yeah, I remember just making my character fall over and try and bring him back to life. Exoskelebot says, my favorite Thinknoodles video, and I deliberately didn't go watch this one, is episode 0 on the Noodle Planet. Why? Well, if you haven't figured it out, then go watch it. It's hilarious. I've been watching you since 2011. It's the best video you've ever published, and it's actually called Thinknoodles Tries Minecraft, if you're looking for it, but it is technically the first video on the Noodle Planet, but I made it episode 0 because I was so bad at it. The Zebra says, okay. So my favorite vids were way back when Thinknoodles had a semi-monotone voice. No offense, Think. The first would be Minecraft Hunger Games, Game 59. The Diamond Shovel Rises, because of how funny it was when you and Starboy came in clutch with the diamond spoons. And my other one would be the Think Slab video, where you blew up the KFC chicken owner and had a little chicken wing pet. Yeah, so that, that is how I started my channel. I don't think it was that monotonous. I just did there, like I almost felt like a robot. But yeah, I love that KFC episode. That is one of my favorite and one of my most popular Think Slabs of all time. Big Ass Gamer says, these are my two favorite Thinknoodles videos: Noodletopia Season 1 Episode 200, because it's a recap of what you made in your world, and Think Slab October 2017 Halloween Special. That one, man, that was a hard one because I was trying to get other YouTubers to do voicing for it and almost didn't happen. So I'm really glad you liked it. Tony C says, I've been watching your channel for over 6 years. My favorite 2 Think videos are Who's Your Daddy Animation Washing the Baby, because it's uploaded on my birthday. Oh, that's cool. Just makes me laugh when I watch it. And second video is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory Tropical Walkthrough, because at the time I loved your walkthroughs. The video was uploaded straight away, which was a goal of mine every time. I raced to get those walkthroughs out before anyone else, and I did the island. It really helped me. So I'm glad that was the goal. Sushi Ninja 10, a very, very long time fan of the channel, says, my 2 favorite videos, 3,259 at the moment. It's going to take a while. 1 eternity later. Okay, I think my 2 favorite videos are Minecraft 1000 Video Survival Tour Christmas Special. And because 1, I love how you included the Noodlers along with you during that tour of the Noodle Planet, and 2, not only seeing structures constantly upgraded like the treehouse, but seeing all the old structures you built. I would have put 116, where some of the Noodlers invited the Yellow Submarine trip, but the 1000 video was a bit more special. And I had forgotten about that video. I had to go watch it. And then I found Wall-E, Minecraft Animation Stranded Deep, because I love the humor in the video, and I think the animation did a really good job animating the expressions, actions and things like that. Also love Wall-E, both the character and the movie. So and that was done by Blue Monkey, and I love Blue Monkey, and I have told him, if you ever want to make me another one, just let me know. But he's working on his own channel now, but you never know. But yeah, he is awesome, and I actually have a story about that video because I told him I wanted an animation, and he said, yeah, dude, totally. What are you looking for? And I said, I don't know, but I mean, I really am enjoying playing this Stranded Deep series. So this was during Stranded Deep, which is the precursor, well, not precursor, because those are like aliens, but it was the beginning of the Subnautica series. It sort of led into it. And I said, I really like this series. If you could do an animation with that would be amazing. And he said, let me watch a few of them. And he came back and he's like, I have the greatest idea ever, and I'm not going to tell you about it. And he said, I'm going to make the entire animation and just give it to you. And if you like it, then you can pay for the animation, you can put it on your channel. If you don't like it, that's totally fine. But I have confidence in the video and the idea that I have. So I had no idea he was going to take Wally, the volleyball from Stranded Deep, and make Wally the Pixar character. It just completely surprised even me. And what I loved about that video so much is that I didn't know what I was going to be watching. Just like you guys, it was almost like a Thinknoodles video that I got to watch that I didn't make. It was really cool, really cool experience. The Golden Gamer 1234. And this was a popular one. Unfair Minecraft is unfair. It's really funny watching you rage on camera. And I think there's like 1 or 2 more of those, and so many people said they liked it. I might do another one. I don't know though. Do I really want to subject myself to that? Big Lad says my favorite video is Getting Over It. You guys are so mean because I love the part Thinknoodles is broken. I think. Yeah, I actually edited that one myself. Some of my videos are edited by my editor, but a lot of the other ones, actually, I'd say the majority of my videos are still edited by me, and I guess I did a good job with that one. Emily Kate says Pokemon Fighters EX Hoopa! Because it's so funny with the Mew spinning on its head. To the Raichu saying you are all failures right now. If getting mad, the funny stuff with Torterra, Grotle, and Turtwig. But my favorite thing about it is you finally got Hoopa. And I think it was a months, right? Months of trying and just never ever getting it. And it was, I don't know, it makes me glad that I actually didn't get it in those early days, because I didn't appreciate the Pokemon as much. I wouldn't have appreciated the Pokemon as much if I'd gotten it right away. Connor Sinclair says my favorite Thinknoodles video is probably the very first Subnautica video because it is start to possibly my favorite series of all time. Wow. All right. And I went back and watched it, and I'd forgotten like the little Siri references I put into it and stuff. So thank you for reminding me to watch that one. It's Pinky Bunny XX says my favorite video would be when you did your face reveal, because I thought for a long time you hate or dislike your face, which is not the case for you. You did tell why in the video why you don't show your face. If you don't know, go check out the video. It may not be a gaming video, but it was an important video on this channel. Also, I think I saw you in the street, but my mom wouldn't let me confront you because she said it would be disrespectful. So I took a video of you. Promise I'm not a stalker. Well, okay, first of all, yeah, that was an important moment in the channel. And it was actually a live stream that later became video, obviously, because that's what happened in live streams. Anyway, if you see me in New York and I'm out walking on the street with my wife or Kopi or whatever, I would love to meet you. Don't be afraid. It's not disrespectful or anything like that. I love it. It happens rarely, but when it does happen, I absolutely love it. I don't mind taking pictures with you guys or signing anything. Absolutely don't be afraid. I am very approachable, so is my wife, and Kopi loves people, so you got to get a good rub in on her. Shy Guy says, I like that video where you did that thing that one time, that one day. Yeah, thanks for that. Yoda Widu and Nobi Walker says for Mark's Q&A, I absolutely love your Draw My Life video. It's my favorite video from you. It's your second most popular video, and I've watched it so many times. find your life so amazing and special, coming from being born in Texas on May 30th, 1977, to a young life with asthma, to moving to Indonesia, meeting Rochelle, master's degree in business, to starting YouTube in 2011 as Insiders Network, to now a YouTuber with almost 2.8 million subscribers. How quickly your life can change. And that is that statement and that last phrase couldn't be more appropriate, because you posted that like a month ago and it was 2.8 million, and now it's 2.9 million, and for the next Ask Think, we'll be really close to 3 million. So it can change so quickly, and I agree with you. For me, that is my favorite video on my channel that I ever made. I went back and watched a little bit of it, but I actually have a really hard time watching that video, because when I get near the end, it makes me cry every single time. So I didn't want to do that. But yeah, definitely my favorite video on my channel. All right, guys. So now for the questions for me. And I do want to remind you to leave your question in the comments below so I can have something fun to answer in the next episode for April 2018, because we averaged it out. The first one comes to us from Foxy Styles, and it asks, were you shy as a kid? I'm extremely shy. Any tips to gain confidence? I was. You know, I wasn't one of the popular kids. I mean, it's weird, actually. So, you know, I switched schools when I was around 10 years old. And when I was in 3rd and 4th grade, one of the popular kids befriended me. And that automatically made me kind of popular by being his friend. But I was shy about it, and then when I moved from being 10 years old to a new school and a new country and a new continent, you know, that shyness stuck with me, and I wasn't friends with the popular kid. And I mean, I had friends. Don't get me wrong, I had friends. It was a core group of. Hold on, let me. Okay, so there was Adam, there was Jody, and there was Jeremy, and then me. So there were 4 of us. I was gonna say 4. Oh, and Jason. So yeah, there were 5 of us. But the core group was actually 4 of us. And you know, another person who was a good friend, but there were the 4 of us that were really, really close. And you know, beyond that, I knew people and stuff, but wasn't super. Super outgoing with other people. With my core group, I was, but I was pretty shy as a kid. And to gain confidence, you know, I don't have a lot of tips. I was shy, especially around girls. Whew. That's what my whole Sometimes music video is about, actually. But I'm sorry. It will come with time, and as you get older, and it really didn't happen for me that I became more confident, more social until I went to college. Because when you go to college or university, you're starting at a new school with like in your class, hundreds or even thousands of other freshmen, and everyone's coming from all different places together, and you're all on kind of the same footing. And that's where you can really, really come out of your shell, or at least I did. Samil Tajani quotes me and says, my wife is a physician. She does surgery. What, is she a physician or a surgeon? Well, those things are not mutually exclusive. I think you might be confusing the word physician with like psychiatrist, maybe, or psychologist. But a physician is just another word for a doctor. So she is a doctor or a physician, and she does happen to specialize in surgery. So she is a surgeon. Kamisha Hawkins asks, did you ever go to England? Yes, I've been to London a couple of times with my wife. The most recent was about, I guess it was 2 years ago, almost. Yeah, actually, little shorter than 2 years ago for one of Dan's first show in Brighton. But we haven't been back in a while, and Dan and Jem came to New York like twice or 3 times since. So we're due for a visit. We're hoping to go and visit them this summer because we owe them a visit. Sharon Squidward asks, think, are you Asian? No, I'm not. My wife is Chinese, but I am Caucasian. Studio Line asks, have you ever collected anything, and if so, why? Yes, goodness, yes. I collected lots of things when I was a kid. I think the first thing I ever collected was comic books. I still have them somewhere. I'm not really sure where. But yeah, I used to collect comic books because I had a feeling, not that I had a feeling, that some older comics were valuable, and I was like, I'm going to keep these, and I put them in like plastic and like had little backings on them and stuff, just because I thought one day I'm going to be a millionaire. And then I moved on to basketball cards, and for the same reason, for the exact same reason. I'm gonna get rich out of these things. Didn't happen. Wyatt Brinegar asks, I have a golden retriever named Digger, and his favorite food is popsicles. I wonder if Kopi has a weird favorite food too. Well, she loves ice cream. Loves it. But, that's something outside. So inside the house, one weird favorite food, because all dogs like ice cream, she loves bananas. She loves bananas. Like we if I open a banana in the kitchen, she will come running just from that little pop sound from wherever she is and just stand there drooling for the banana. Zom Club 298 asks, have you ever had a time in YouTube where in real life something sad happened? You didn't post for a long time. My favorite vid is every video. Thanks. No, not since I started YouTube. I don't think, but some of you guys could correct me. I don't think there's been a single day where I've not uploaded. I mean, I guess in the beginning of my channel, like before I was doing daily videos, I was only doing like 2 or 3 videos a week. But once I started doing daily videos, I don't think I've ever missed an upload day. Vasan Arul says, so I've seen your desk setup video, and I've seen you use an iMac with Windows installed. So not so recently, Apple released the iMac Pro. So did you order that, or did you get it? I asked because it makes sense for a gaming YouTuber who edits and has to play with a little bit of better specs. Well, so things have changed a little bit. I do have a different iMac now, and I also have a gaming PC with a 980 Ti in it. So that does all of the gaming, and my iMac does all of the editing and capturing. However, the reason, and I probably should have done this at the very beginning of the episode, this is a late video, right? It's March 12th, and I always upload on the first Monday of every month, all right, most of the time. And the reason that I didn't is because my iMac broke on last Thursday, not this most recent last Thursday, like 2 Thursdays ago. Power supply died or something. And it's been in repair, and this is the 3rd repair attempt. So that's why the video was delayed. I'd taken all of your comments and put them in screenshots, and they were on my old computer. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to wait and then put it out next week. But it's still in the shop. So, and yeah, it's very, very frustrating. But yeah, no, I have an iMac, a 2017 iMac. I do not have an iMac Pro. Piggy Mortar asks, what was the purpose for Ask Thank? Ask Thank. Well, the purpose was to answer questions that I get a lot in the comments. I was getting a lot of the same comments. I think specifically it was about recording and editing, which leads us right into the next question. And I got a lot of them again. So this is from Lavender Fox Gaming, and it asks, can you link your editing software? I'm a new YouTuber, I don't know what to use. So I'm not gonna put a link, but the editing, I use 2 editing softwares, and it just depends on the video that I'm editing. I use Final Cut Pro because I'm on a Mac, and it is probably the most optimized editing software for the operating system. But it's not cheap. I think it's about $300. Now, I also use Premiere Pro for editing, and I subscribe to their Creative Cloud. And if you guys are students, it's actually pretty reasonable. It's like $20 a month or something, like maybe a little bit more. No, I think it's right. I think it's like $20 a month or so for Creative Cloud, and then you can get Premiere Pro CC. But as far as getting started, I started with much, much simpler editing software and sort of progressed into it. XMFD Gamer asks, what website or application did you use to make your intro? The reason I'm asking is because I want to make an intro for my channel. Well, I do know what or how it was made. It was made in After Effects. I didn't make it. It might surprise you, but a fan made both my intro and my outro, and they showed it to me on Twitter. I was like, I have to have that. I have to have that. So they made it without music, or maybe they made it with different music than I use. But anyway, yeah, they made it with different music. That's what it was, and then we added the other music to it. But yeah, fan made it for me in After Effects, so I can't give you much advice beyond that on how it was made. The Determined Ninja asks, here's a question. Just wondering, how do you make thumbnails for Minecraft and Roblox? Do you draw it, or do you use some sort of software? Well, again, I don't really make those. Once I've made a video and I know what it's gonna be like, I have a thumbnail editor and I say, hey, some Bedwars video, this is what happens in the video. Could you make the scene kind of like this? And he uses, I believe, Cinema 4D for the 3D models of the characters and of the world and everything. And that's why they look so cool, because he uses a 3D modeler for it. Sad Cool Boy Kevin Ost says, I think your Animoji thing is very popular. I do too. There's still haters out there, but when I first did it, I really had high hopes for it, and I was nervous about the feedback and the response that I might get. And I've been pretty happy so far. I really have. I just wish there were more of them, and I wish that instead of a white background, I could make it with a green screen background, so I could use more of the Animojis. Because some of the Animojis that have white on them, like the dog or the rabbit or the chicken or the panda, are really hard to use because I can't key them. I can't get rid of the background around them because it interferes with the white inside the character. Dragon Slayer asks, what is the name of the song in your thumbnails and intros? It is called Safe and Sound. Genesty Gamer asks, think what happened? I miss Bendy. You haven't played for long. Please play Bendy and the Ink Machine, Nicole. I think I spelled it wrong. Well, the thing is that I played Chapter 3 and beat it, and they haven't made Chapter 4 yet. So it's not a question of me not wanting to play it or anything like that. It's just that they haven't come out with Chapter 4 yet. As soon as they do, I'll be on that. Find the Fish. Well, that's a neat. It's an eel. Anyway, would you ever consider playing a game that is meant for extremely young children? Yeah, why not? Especially for Fan Choice Friday. If you guys ask for it, I play it. And I think that for some of the Fan Choice Fridays, I have played like Toka games, which are made for extremely young children, and it's still fun. Quality Content says, I remember when he posted vlogs. You sure? You sure you remember that? I don't think you're remembering things very correctly there. Brandon McHugh says the Bagels won the Super Bowl. Did you mean, well, I mean, could be Beagles, but I'm getting kind of hungry. No, the Eagles won the Super Bowl. It was not the Bagels. Oh, man, I gotta eat something. Gaming for Fun asks, do you like putting cheese in tea? Oh, okay. I'm not hungry anymore. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, all right, guys, that is it for this episode of Ask Thing. Don't forget to leave your question in the comments below. And guys, do become a Noodler today and subscribe. And don't forget to tap that bell. I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching. And of course, Noodle on!